Boy, you've done a lot with him. It's super. Come on, bite my toe again.
Good, well, you can tell.
I can tell. Okay, now you stand up here and stay safe. Let me show you something. What I need to do is get him to be more focused on his responsibility, okay? And so that you can do yours. So here's how I'm going to act like a leader. I'm going to say, you need to move your feet first. Now your nose. Put your nose over there. Put your nose over there. And see how I'm not looking at him? I'm looking where I'm going, but I'm keeping track of him out the side of my eyes. Okay? When you were walking him, you were looking at him. Right?
Oh, I look down at him when I'm riding, and I look at him when
Okay, so here's what happens when you look at him. Like, watch this. Watch the difference. See, you don't look like a leader, you look like a stalker.
I know.
Okay? So what I want you to do is go like, where am I going? I'm going to go to that ball, and I'm going to match his energy because he's like a little bit up in his energy, so I'm going to match it. But I've got this line that his nose cannot cross, right? So it's like, don't put your nose in on me. And that's also going to stop him running in front of me. And I want to be able to wiggle the rope as little as possible, because the more I wiggle or spank, the more the horse goes, you're a wimp, and I can take full advantage of you. Okay? So let's see if we can trot now. Stay away from me. Give me your hands. I'm going to put his nose to your hands. Very cool. Okay, so what I was saying about treats before is that when his life is up, his energy's up, and he needs to play and he needs to do things, don't use treats. When you need to motivate him, then use treats. Okay? And pretty soon you'll be better than the treat. Like, you won't need the treat to motivate him. They'll just love being with you. Okay? Now, backing up is very difficult for left-brain horses to do. Because when they back up, they have to go, oh, so sorry. Didn't notice you were leader. Okay? So the more you can get them to back up and make it a little bit of a game, it's like I'll tag you. What a good kid. Now he's got this look on his face like,
this is boring.
So now he's coming off adrenaline again, like his adrenaline keeps spiking, okay? So we give him that moment to relax, but then because he still can get up there, we need things to do, all right? So now, I want you to act like a leader, not a stalker, okay? So you're going to think about where you're going, and I want you to have 3 points in mind, all right? And as soon as you start off with him, I want you to tell me what those 3 points are that you're going to get him to touch, all right? Because the leader is the one with the plan.
Okay.
And then remember, that's okay, let him do that. Remember that you're going to have, like, if we're this, say I'm your horse, you're not going to let my nose come closer to you. That's how you do a spin. So you're not going to allow his nose to come. All right, so like, look at me, don't worry about him. Okay? So if I'm the horse, you want my nose going where you're planned to go.
And I'm just going to...
Yeah, so if my nose comes over here, you go, ha! Keep your nose on line, right? Because what they do is they come here, then they go here, and then they jump on top of you. Yeah, the front end. So control that front end and keep that on track.
Okay.
Just make yourself at home, buddy.
He just gonna stay here.
Did you wash it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so he was way too clean. Horses hate being clean, don't they? So you're going to try and wiggle your rope as little as possible. You want to save all that stuff for more refined communication. Okay?
I think when I
stay in front of it, walk in front of it.
Bad habit of just doing that.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a habit, it's survival.
Yeah.
You're going to do whatever you can in the beginning, but now you're going to start using it in different ways. Okay? All right. So let's go. What are the 3 places you're going to?
Okay, I'm going to walk to this green cone.
To the green cone, and where after that?
Then I'm going to go to a clock.
Watch his nose. See how close he is? There we go. So after that, you go to the clock. And then where are you going?
The barrels, I guess.
That doesn't sound like a plan. Oh, the barrels, I guess. That's like the leader of the cavalry going, are you ready, men? I think we're going in that direction. Charge! You've got to be clear. Where are you going?
Okay,
And what's your line?
That clock and then those barrels. Good.
How'd it go?
All right, we're gonna.
And we're taking luggage.
he totes things around
Yeah.
like that.
Good. So out of the corner of your eye, you're seeing where his nose is. Very good. Wow, you look really different, Brooke. You look great. Watch that nose. Good job. So, something you might think of is that about 6 feet away from the target, good, well done. 6 feet away from the target, you're going to slow down, but keep his nose on target. And when you slow down, then horses start to realize, they go, oh, I should be looking for something. But if you keep the same speed all the way, sometimes they miss like what it is they're supposed to be doing. You're doing a good job looking like a leader. Super.
When you're in here.
You just got to channel that when I'm not here. And be very specific about where you want his nose to go. Remember how I had you put his nose in my hands and then his nose on my feet? Be very specific. Because good leadership is about having a very specific plan. Good.
And this is another thing I was wondering about, because he is so mouthy and extroverted, and, mouth whatever. Is he just getting totally bored, not even just keep on going? Because with the left brain introvert, it's still trying to think, even though they're fast learners and they're.
Yeah, I would think he's a little bit on the cusp. And now, granted, I'm seeing him in a fairly provocative environment, right?
Yeah, he is on the cusp.
He's on the cusp, okay. So what you're seeing is that extrovert side of him can come out pretty quickly, right? And it lasts a little bit longer than if it was a left brain introvert, and he would be kind of like, all right, I'm done by now.
That's why this is harder than just a simple formula.
I know. And he's a young horse, and you don't have a lot of experience. Okay, so he's taken over because things got too boring. So now what I want you to do is change the plan, because again, he's going to go, all right, I see the pattern here, and now I'm getting bored, and I want to do something else. So do you know how to do a traveling circle game?
What now?
Traveling circle game? Okay, so I want you to play that.
Okay.
Traveling circle. And here's the thing you need to do. He hates circles, of course. He's left brain.
Okay.
So let me see you get into trouble, then I'll help.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta mean it, Brooke. She's like,
I know, I'm so not assertive.
tagging. Do it with fun. Ha ha! I gotcha. Tagging. Yes. And with a smile on your face. It's like, I can get you. Hee hee. Ha ha! Get it. Get it. Get it. Get him.
Doesn't believe me.
Flick him. See, that rope has become like a friendly game to him. There's the wiggling rope. Yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna tag you on the knees. I'm gonna tag you on the chest. Okay, tell him to go faster. Faster. Faster, faster, faster. See, he's too... He's got too much time to think about stuff, right? Keep walking. Yep, and tell him keep going. I don't care. Now, Brooke, I noticed something that you're doing is walking in circles. You are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like